Hi guys, welcome to Mike's Workshop Adventures. I'm Mike. Today we're going to make the swivel flag connections for my flagpole. These connectors, which I'll hook the flag to, can spin around and follow the direction of the wind, so we never have our flag wrapped around our pole, and we never do. They work fantastically. Also, with the tilting pole, it's really easy to change the flag, so that makes life great. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please subscribe, like and comment. Okay, let's get going. Oh, one more thing. I'd like to say hi to Siaka and her son Soshiro, who live in Japan. It's fantastic having people from all around the world viewing my videos. Okay, this time we'll get started. So this is the swivel mechanism that's going to hold the flag. So once it slips on to the post, and I have a locking screw here. So we're making this piece of nylon here first. I'm going to turn that down on the lathe. I'm going to thread it, and then we will make up these. So these two pieces thread on, and this center piece just swivels on it. And then that will slide on there. Right, so let's go, and we'll start on the... This is not easy work. It doesn't like the aluminium, it's going to be too slow. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use the cutter, I'll mark the 4 circles, and I'll cut them out on the bandsaw. It'll probably be way quicker. And I'll also get my centers that way. Okay. So I've got 4 circles. We'll go over and we'll just cut them out on the bandsaw. Be a lot quicker. Alright, I'm going to turn these down to 70 mil. So I'm going to do them in 2 sets of 3. I'll take that extra one I did. I'll get 1 in each set. I don't mind if this bites up and marks this, because this is going to be all machined out once I've got them to size. Okay, so we're going to take this over to the lathe and turn it down to 70 mil. At the moment it's about 75, so I'm going to turn it down to 70. Right, let's go and do it. I think we'll call that good enough. All right, well let's go and do the, I will take this out, I'll do the edges on it, and I'll set the other one up, but I'll do the other one off camera. Then I'll come back once they're all done, and then I've got to start machining the centers out. So these are the 3 discs that I made up. I've taken the bolt out. Now we're going to turn the inside out so I can thread it. I'm going to take 2 of them to 52 mil and 1 of them to 55. Then I will thread 2 of them internally with a 1.5 mil pitch thread, so it will screw on, and the center one which is 55, will be spinning on this. Okay. Ooh. Not sure if you can see that finish, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, smooth as. Right. Bang on. So we'll take another half mil and we're done. The idea of that one, the two outer ones will thread onto this, but this one is going to sit in the middle and spin. Okay. So we're going to call that quits for the night. So tomorrow I will thread the 4 of those and make up another nylon bush. Okay, we'll see you in the morning. One 1.5. I'm just turning the belts over and then I'll take it over to the vise and finish it. So I'll go and finish that in the vise. Then I'll come back and we'll do this other one. Right, so we have our two 6mm holes. So this one will be the grub screw, and this one, so I'll thread this in and make a mark on it. Right, I'll go and cut that off, and then we will make a slot in the end to make a thread. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that one, now I'm going to go make a grub screw for this one. Okay. So I've cut the end off, and then I've just cut a slot for the screwdriver to go in the end of it. That'll go in that one. That will do up against the nylon and push the nylon onto the pole. So that'll just come through. So now we're going to head back to the lathe. So this is my piece of nylon. So we're going to bring this down to 56. It's on 73mm at the moment. And then I will thread it at a 1.5mm pitch thread. Screw on our aluminium outside and then bore the centre out. Right, that should be our 56, and then we're going to thread it. 5604, we'll call that close enough for what we're doing. I'm using high-speed steel. I'll just touch off. And I'm going to go in 0.2. Yep, bang on. That's us. So now we'll bore it out. Right, I'm going to bore it out with this big drill, and then bore it out with a boring bar. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to leave out the aluminium blocks this time. We'll take a bit of a smaller cut, I think. Just going to run a spring pass on it. Okay, I just machined off this end. I think I forgot to turn the camera on. I just machined the end off, cleaned it up, and now we will put a round on it. Beautiful. Gosh, that does a nice job. So now we'll spin it around and do the other end. So first of all, we'll just clean up this end. Beautiful, really nice. That leaves this beautiful curve on it. Okay, so we're done on this now. So it's just to put the eye in. We'll go and do that, and the grub screw, and we're done. Then we've just got to make the top flange. So that's our. I really want it. Beautiful. And then that's our little screw that'll push against the nylon. You'll actually see it push the nylon out. There you go. Perfect. Can you see that? Yeah. Right, I'll go make up a second one of those, finish that off, and then they're done. So there are our two latches for the flag. So the flag will tie off these, obviously a bit wider apart. So now I'm going to cut a piece of this plate. This is aluminium, and that will go a cap that'll fit into here and stick out the side. So it's just to cover the hole at the top and be a bit of a nice look. So I'll cut it out, put it in the lathe, turn it down to the size, and put a bevel on it like this. Well guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you spending your time with me, and I'll see you on the next video. And also Gareth, no chance of a boxing kangaroo, maybe a warrior's flag. Cheers.